Hi, I'm Jamie from Hedone.dining, and in this video I'm going to show you how to plate this month's starter. So for this month we have a handmade raviolo, which is simply the singular of ravioli. So we've got one large raviolo stuffed with caramelised shallots and new seasoned spinach. And in some ways this starter is showing the change of season. So we've got the shallots that are just coming out of season at the end of winter. We've got lovely new season, vibrant green, fresh spinach coming into season now in spring. So we've got those two in the stuffing, and we've also got some nuts, some pine nuts, roasted pine nuts inside, and just a little bit of lemon zest as well, just to give everything a nice freshness. So please refer to your booklet for how to heat everything up and how to prep everything. I've already done that, so I'm sort of ready to go, and I'm just going to show you how to actually plate the dish. So I've got the raviolo in here, and I've blanched it and I've kept it in the pan. I've got two actually, with just a little bit of water inside just to keep it warm. And very carefully with a spoon, I'm just going to lift it out, set it in the center of the plate like so. And to go with it, I've got a lovely broth of vegetables, which I've prepared for you. And the inspiration for this broth is the Japanese dashi, which is Japanese stock. It's the bedrock of most of Japanese cooking. And all it really is dried ingredients that have been steeped in hot water. It's almost like making tea in a way. Traditionally in dashi you've got dried kelp and dried bonito flakes, katsuobushi. And so what I've done here is I've got some dried vegetables, celeriac, some dried onions, dried tomatoes, and dried shiitake mushrooms as well. So I've dried all those vegetables, and then I've steeped it for about 6 hours in hot water to extract as much of that flavor as possible. Also with a few herbs and a little bit of ginger as well. So just before we add the broth, we've also got some charred shallots. So I've just charred the bottom of the shallots and cooked them, and I'm just going to empty them out into this plate. And what we want to try and do at home, either with your fingers or with a small spoon, is just open up the individual petals like this for a nice presentation. There we go, I've got quite a few here, don't need all of them. Just get the prettiest ones. It's a lovely garnish, this. And then we just want to place them around the raviolo, like so. There we go. And spoon the broth. So as you can see, it's lovely and clear, a nice deep color. There we go. Let's move that out of the way. And just a little bit of molten salt to finish on top, just give it a little bit of crunch. And we've got a little bit of grated parmesan. Do we need parmesan in this dish? Not necessarily, but as a descendant of Italians, I can't help but put parmesan the minute I see pasta, but it's entirely up to you how you want to do this at home. So I'm just going to do a little sprinkling of parmesan. Like so. And then finally, to kind of emphasize the Japanese theme, I've got some purple shiso leaves here, micro shiso. So I'm just going to grab them and just place them on top like this. And just try and give them a little bit of height, if we can. I think I'm also going to have a couple sort of floating in our little pond here. That's nice. And one more. And there we have it. This month's starter, handmade raviolo of caramelized shallots and new seasoned spinach. We've got the vegetable broth, some charred shallots, a little bit of grated parmesan, and just to garnish some shiso leaves. Enjoy!